wagga, wagga, wagga. Wagga. Yeah, my name is Saul. I'm your king. Oh, there's giants. They'll squish us like grasshoppers. Disturbing dream. Have you ever had a very odd dream before? You woke up and you thought, where did that come from? Have you ever had a dream that you ate a marshmallow and you woke up and your pillow was gone? That'd be, really weird if that did happen. Brings the family here. That family is beginning to grow from about 70 people to 2 million people. How about that for a family reunion? 2 million people. When you got to stand in line for the potato salad, wow. Okay, I hope they bought the large container. And an Egyptian woman comes up and she sees this basket. And she goes to lift this basket. And I can't say for sure, but I think an angel bent down and pinched that little baby on the back of the leg. Because I think that baby gave out one of those little wah, 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 wah. Now imagine she opened that basket and that baby said, wah! Close that lid. Let that baby go. Hey, don't touch that basket. Something's wrong with it. Just let it go. I'm not being unkind here at all, but we see an article that says, plane crashes. That's the title. What's your summary probably going to be? My current event is about a plane that crashed. Okay. What would be your opinion to a plane crashing? My opinion is that it was bad. Okay, well, I would hope everyone would agree with you. I hope no one out there going, no, I think it was kind of good that the plane crashed. Now that we think about it, no. Pharaoh Joseph. So much emphasis was put on the preparation of the body for the afterlife. Now, Joseph, he has now, just for sake of illustration, okay, he has stopped breathing. I don't want to say he died, so we'll say he's no longer living, okay? Joseph, what we're going to do is we're going to begin to preserve the body like a preservative. So we'll take salt, and what we're doing is we're trying to remove the moisture from your body. And what that will allow is the skin to almost shrink wrap itself around the skeletal system. Now, Joseph, part of the process of this is going to be the removing of some internal organs, and it may also include, most likely, Joseph, for the doctor, I use that term loosely, to take a hook that he will hold in his hand and to ram that up the nose, to twist that around, kind of like scrambled eggs, and then to pull pieces of the brain out through the nose. Now, Joseph, that might be a very small piece. Okay? I'm kidding with Joseph today. He knows that. But listen, guys, this is, now, don't act as though that's painful, because one would have already been dead for several days at this point. You're not feeling anything. Now, would it have been gross? Oh, yes. Yes, most definitely. One time I had a student bring in an article. Seriously. And the article said, ostrich got loose on the Golden Gate Bridge. So what's your opinion about that? That shouldn't happen. Called Gnomes. And so we're looking on our map, and we could see some gnomes right there, and I'm just trying to draw borders, and we've got gnomes right there. I imagine it was very nice to come gnome after a hard day's work. Perhaps they said there's no place like Gnome. I was going to say, okay, we see that the benefits here in this article. Why don't you go ahead and give us your opinion on this, Kale?
My opinion on this is that school should start later so kids can get more sleep and don't have to rush in the morning.
All right. Well, now that's interesting. And now that may sound very popular, but Kale, if I'm just thinking here, if we start later in the day, what would you suppose? When should school start? 8:30, 9?
8:45.
8:45. Doesn't that mean that we would get out of school 45 minutes later?
Yes, sir.
So now I want you to think about when school normally gets out, and you look at that clock and think, wow, we would have to be here another 45 minutes under President Kale's administration. Now, it sounds nicer getting to sleep in a little bit more. And it says kids aren't getting enough sleep. What could we do to remedy this problem?
Shorten the school.
Wow, Kale, that was a very quick answer. Shorten the overall school hours. Or could we extend the hours they sleep by having them go to bed earlier?
Yes.
Yes. People could go to bed earlier, correct? That's exactly right. Because one day we're all going to have a job. And we're not going to be able to tell our boss, you know what? I just didn't get a lot of sleep last night. You mind if I just come in around noon instead of 7 o'clock? It's not going to work that way, is it? No.